Close that. Yeah. Close. Close. There we go. So let's go farming. With this. And plough under the potatoes.
Are you live now, or
I am.
I'll have to restart the page? I've just left it up and never bothered. Oh, I have to go to your channel and then find a new one for it, because apparently I'm still in the old stream.
Oh.
Well, there we go.
Gotta go around the harvester and into 18.
Yeah, I know I'm probably going to tempt you here, Roy, for next week, but you know what would probably make it better for this is to try it in multiplayer, just to
What's that?
a couple of us playing against one opponent, so that way we don't have to worry about the opponent fucking being a pain in the ass.
What's
we can
that?
try it out. Features the Civ 6.
Oh. Civ 6.
I think you and I both have Rise and Fall, but I'm not bothered if you use the mechanics for that or not.
I think I have Rise and Fall. 18. Yeah, it's remove the tops. I'll remove the tops. It's okay. There we go. Removing the tops. And
I traded the place when I lost.
everything else along with them. Feels so good. Plus it'd take forever to harvest this field. It's a big field of potatoes anyway.
Is that your fake deer?
No, this is the real deer. Everything that is in this that I'm using now, you start off with. I haven't bought anything. The only thing I've sold is the straw blower because I had no idea how to use it. So it was like, yeah, can't get you to work, so fuck you off. Because I couldn't drop a bale in the top and have it. Okay, just want to get rid of those ones apparently. Couldn't have it. It wouldn't take it. And it was like, so do you have to open the back and drop a round bale in? If that's the case, then I'm stuck to using round bales because you won't take a square bale in the back either. Sounds well, I know, but so I just sold it and just used the mixing wagon, station wagon, yeah, wagon. And rather than do straw bales, I just pick up the loose straw and drop it in the hayloft now. Wrong button, that one. So I guess that those are because they're out of the boundary. So the boundary extends further than the field texture, but because the field texture isn't underneath them, it won't let them be dug up. That's annoying. So that answers my own question. Do you have to predetermine a field with its texture before you can before it functions as a field, and the answer is yes, clearly.
Mhm.
So the AI follow the field texture as opposed to the field boundaries, by the looks of it. Like the fact that I'm killing the crops before I even plough them under. And out of curiosity, no, you can't hire AI to kill the potatoes. The AI doesn't like killing potatoes. It's a shame. It's a lot of fun killing potatoes.
But all those chips are going to waste.
It's okay, they can be grown on Drummond or Aldridge. Here in Riverview we don't grow potatoes or sugar beets. If we do them on the smallest possible field. One that we create ourselves. It's like one long strip, that's it. One pass.
Well, I'm researching flight. Awesome.
Uh-oh. Not good for the AI. But then again, you get a penalty now, don't you, for being a warmonger as well?
Well, you get a penalty in Civ 5, but
Yeah, but
I know they bypass the penalties, so I don't get the warmonger penalty. Which, I should have showed you that video I found last night of how to annoy the AI. That's how I beat the shit out of what's his face.
The Japanese guy.
The Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Because I knew he was going to go to war with me, so I just put all my archers around my city. And the thing about the archers in Civ 5 is, when they send archers to your city, they will ignore any units around the city and aim directly for the city. So you can just sit and wail on them with your archers, and they won't care. They'll be too busy trying to attack the city. So if you take out all the melee units first, they're left with only archers, and they can't take your city. So you just wail on their fucking archers, just bang, 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 take them out one by one. Eventually they say, "Oh shit, we're not winning, we're going."
Clearly an oversight by the developers with AI, artificial unintelligence.
Mm-hmm. I just boosted my gold output. Yes. I put rationalism in. No, it's not rationalism. I've got rationalism now, but it's not actually rationalism. And I'm putting in a city right next to oil, so I'll have oil for battleships.
So what, you're in modern era now? Or motorised, mobile? No,
Well, I'm researching flight in 10 turns, which is modern era.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still building Oxford University, 70 turns left.
Yeah.
Which grants 2 free techs in this. And the Great Library, it no longer grants you text, it just gives you a science boost. Which is something I don't like.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, why? I like to abuse that, so
Mhm.
thank you very much, game, for not letting me do that.
See that's Civ 6 is a perfect example to me of thinking too much inside the box.
And to
And
me, it's just too much of pandering to the people who want it harder.
mhm.
I mean, like, if you want it harder, make an extra difficulty setting and make it harder there. I mean,
Yeah.
friggin' upset the balance of things just to appease some of the hardcore fans. If they want it harder, extra difficulty setting, make it even harder than that.
Mhm.
Boom, done. I'll laugh so hard if there's a uranium in this island I just settled.
Is Civ 6 a pretty game? Yes, but does it make a good game? No, because I don't care about graphics. I care about
Yeah,
the
exactly. I
gameplay
would play
itself.
Civ 5 all day long.
Mhm.
There's this, it is boring, there's nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
Literally nothing for me to do as I go. I'm sitting with my spy in somebody's city trying to decrease their loyalty so I can take their city. And I've got my own governor who does let's see, what is it? Other cities with 9 tiles not owned by you gain plus loyalty, plus 2 loyalty per turn to your civilization. So I just have to keep my spy down in this guy's loyalty. And my governor will up my loyalty in that city and eventually I'll take it over. And I won't have to war with him. I like that. It's a funny fucking feature. I like it in a way, but it's the same as it was in Civ 5. If you had enough culture from your city next to a city with virtually no culture, it would just convert to yours.
Yeah.
So it's you know, just lucky. Why did you do what? Yeah, but oh, right, okay, that's right, okay, get you now. The trader has his own tile, apparently. Like, you know, you get a border around your city.
Mhm.
The trader has his own border around him.
So you can trade
And I'm
within
looking at
that,
this.
within that radius.
No, he has a border of his own. Every tile he's on is bordered by your colours.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a single tile. And I'm looking at it like, the fuck, why have I got that tile there owned when it's not even attached to any city? And I notice the trader sitting there. Ah, makes sense now. And no other unit has that, as far as I can see. That's the only unit that has its own border around it, from what I can see. I'm not complaining, like, go ahead and have your own border, you can do that. I am happy to have you just...
Well,
Oh, neutralise governor, form unrest. Foment unrest. Yes, let's try that. I don't care if he respects us or not, because he's a bitch and he has a small army compared to me. Let's see, his military strength is 130, mine is 325, Korea's got 800, oh god. Korea's nearly do both things now, science and military. They have 39 techs, I have 32, and that's what puts in the lead.
ooh.
Despite the fact that I got 90 signs per turn, the fact they have more techs puts them in the lead. The lead is how many techs you have, not what tech you have.
Mhm.
because I'm just going straight for the spaceship parts, whereas she's probably researching every single thing she can get. Hands on. And I'm going to build an airport right next to Montezuma's lands and just bombard the fucker. Because it's an aerodrome now you can build as the district. Well, that's fine. Hello.
High armour.
I'm going to build the aerodrome on my desert tile, has nothing else on it. I'm probably boring the crap at your viewers just now. And yammering on.
No. I would need viewers in order to be bored.
Okay, that's a cool little graphical feature. The roads my trader makes, because I'm the morgue meter, I have them all cobblestone. Well, cobblestone, stone roads, whereas the ones into the civilizations are not, are dirt roads.
So you can tell at a glance at what era they're in from that as well then. That's nice. You can go, oh, so you're not that advanced really because you haven't even got stone roads yet. Or do you have to have stone within your city's radius to...
I've got plenty of stone, so maybe that.
Oh. Yes, we're getting rid of the potatoes, armour. Ploughing them under. Fertilising the field with potatoes. Even though it doesn't count as fertilising the field with potatoes, but we can pretend. Poo potatoes. No, not poo potatoes. Lovely potatoes.
You give me 15 per turn? Oh, this is awesome. How about 20? You go for 20 per turn. 25 per turn. This woman is... Oh, no, she didn't go for 30.
Gold per turn.
27's okay. 27 per turn is okay. Plus spices for my amber. Acceptable. She's giving me 27 gold per turn for her, and spices to get my amber.
I guess the other reason that they went with the way that they've gone with is that there'll be fewer cities to conquer, or fewer cities for you to actually build, because there's a lot more to do within each city. I guess that's the other reason behind it. Or I still like the when I first started playing in Civ 3, the fact that it wasn't a world as such. It was randomly generated lands, and you could be, for example, it wouldn't be the UK, but you could be, say, on a continent that looks like the UK, and you go across the ocean and not bump into any civilizations for turns, many turns, and then all of a sudden go, oh, there's one, and they're 150 or so tiles away from you. And then you could start another game and there could be somebody not on the same island as you. Or continent, rather. I used to like that. Now they've dragged the AI to be always spawn on the player.
Oh, see, when I beat the game in Emperor, guess how many cities I had?
Go on.
5.
On Civ 6.
5.
On
Civ
5.
5. I had 5 cities and beat the game in Emperor. Oh, in a domination difficulty.
Yeah, but
I've noticed that the less cities you have, the less cost it is to get your science up.
Yeah,
But the
because you
more
can
cities you
do.
have, the higher science you get, and you can negate that boost. But it takes more time to get all the libraries and all the museums and all
Yeah,
the universities to get your science up that high.
yeah.
Yeah.
The team that I watch play Civ 5, they have a limit of 5 cities. You can go above there if you want, but they tend to go 5 cities each, and that's their play style. But they don't play with AI; they play against each other, and they play with all win conditions on. But they also play with mods as well now.
I
But
like the AI because they're stupid.
mhm.
They will literally just let you do shit without even thinking about it. Wow, Korea's got a lot of fucking trade ships coming towards me. Well, it's probably because we've got a research alliance, so every time we trade with each other, we get research. I have flight!
And that is the evil laugh of Stubby, everybody. The world of Civ 6, as he knows it, is about to change.
I have flight. And in 3 turns, I'll have the Potala Palace, so I'll be able to build my aerodrome right next to his borders. And Oxford University completes in 6 turns. Next I get Ironclads.
It's something I
goody.
never use is ironclads. I obviously you have to research it, but I never use them.
They're good for taking coastal cities, which when you play an archipelago is awesome abilities. It might seem like a waste of coal, but then you get autocracy and it's like, why do I need resources? Why do I care about resources? To be even more the point, because autocracy says just holds up one finger to the resource counter. Autocracy has an ability that doubles all your resources you have. You can have hundreds of resources instead of 5 with autocracy. It is perfect for going to war. You just build lots and lots of units, and then what is it? Order has one that puts happiness up by a lot.
Yeah. Missed that turn altogether. It's there. And then when we've got this done, we will go and harvest field 7. What I might have to do is consider buying a plough so I can plough under these potatoes that are on the outside of the fields or field, because it's kind of strange that you can't with the subsoiler.
Oh, Potala. Oops. I got a world wonder. This. Aerodome. Yes. I wish to build aircraft here. Yes.
Now the question is, are you recording your Civ 6, not this one, but any of them?
No. I might do Civ 5 in recording, but I just me just trying it out to see how useful. If I can get anything out of this at all, that is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, what do I build here? Give me ancient walls. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's that one they gave me. It was an extra diplomatic policy. What's my alliance level with you? Level 2. Okay, you. Alliance level. I'm also level 2 for you. What's my alliance with you? My alliance with you is religious. I give a fuck what's next. No. My alliance with you is economic.
My alliance with the potatoes is protection. Protecting them from somebody else ploughing them under. So I'm doing it first.
Oh, it's going for the oil now, is it? Yes. Good boy, you get that oil for me. I just keep buying builders. I didn't actually. I've never actually built a builder yet. I just buy them all.
Not a bad looking tractor. I think I already said that once before though, actually. Probably.
What?
The John Deere.
Yeah.
Tell John Deere.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be so many angry people at me.
I like them because I can use them in real life, so...
To me, armor, it's all the same. They're all
Yeah, but...
just tractors in the game. They all handle the same. They all drive the same. They're everything the same. The only thing that's different is horsepower and price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I grew up on a farm, so...
It's cool armor. Like I don't say there's anything wrong with them. It's just to me, it's just a game.
The reason we're so anti John Deere armour is because we expected everybody to be jumping on the bandwagon for John Deere. So, as far as I'm concerned, a John Deere is a John Deere. It's just a tractor like Stu, you know. The place that I worked at didn't have John Deere, but did have a Massey and a Ford. But the farm just up the road from where I was did have John Deere's. At least a combine and a tractor that I saw. But, you know, tractor's a tractor to me. I personally like the Voltra, but I will use whatever I have to get the job done. As long as it does the job, that's all that matters.
And the opposite, I hate Ultra.
Yeah, but that's because it's common in where you live, you know.
It's common. It's the most common thing.
That's what I mean, because it's common where you live.
But
You know,
Sweden is the country with every tractor you get. You can get every tractor. Every tractor.
Yeah, you can here. You can get pretty much any tractor you want in the UK.
Yeah, you can order from abroad if you need it. Like,
Yeah. And it's just the more popular ones here are New Holland, JCB, you know, Massey, Ford. Them are the more popular. But you do see other brands occasionally, not too often, but you do see them.
£29 gold return for iron in Wales. Well, I got plenty of iron in Wales, so you can have some.
And New Holland, I'd say, is probably the most popular brand in the UK. I don't hate New Holland. I think they're a good tractor. I think they're nice looking. But again, it's just a tractor.
New Holland is popular because New Holland builds is a New England UK tractor.
Hmm. But that's what I mean. You don't like Voltra because it's popular in your country. New Holland is popular.
It's not that. It is because it's not like we have Pro one. And my farm had one and it was crap.
Hmm.
Because the same horsepower he had in that tractor, and that tractor was huge. Was I think it was he got 200 or something in that, and he got we bought a John Deere. This is true. Our John Deere was half the size of his tractor.
Yeah, but the John Deere is built for power. It's just an expensive version, but it's built for power. You know. What's Zach?
Are we coming up to Becky today?
I will put it on for you later.
Yes, 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 yes.
And what model was the Volta compared to the John Deere?
The John Deere was the Volta 3 something. That's better than a Volta.
The Volta T.
I don't know the big hub Voltras.
Because the Volta T is the biggest in this game, and the S is the mid-range. The what's the smallest one? I think N's is the
And
highest of the small range, and then I can't remember what the smallest of the small range is. N is the I can just fucking check on instead of trying to guess. A is the smallest in the range, and then
that's right. I'll have those for now.
and the Volta N is the smallest, is the biggest in the small range.
Penalty Glen, yes.
So but I guess it's like anything. If it's something you don't like, you'll always find faults with it, regardless if it actually does a good job or not. It's just one of those situations. But for me, I've never seen a Volta in real life. Obviously never been in a Volta in real life because I've never seen one, but I like the look of the tractor, and no. Uh, 62500R is the JD that was here.
Yeah. They don't have all the 6 hours because then they need to do different models because the cabs are different.
Well, I don't think they'll put every single John Deere in the game.
That's why they have the big one and the small 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That is big. my favorite. Minimum 6,000 something.
Privateers next.
Dip.
Come on, Aerodome's almost done. I want to buy a Bible.
Uh-oh, it begins.
Yes, it has a ranged attack of 55, melee attack of 60, and attack range of 3. I mean, I can get his station here.
It begins. World War One is about to
I'm
commence.
still stealing things from him, so
Something I just need to still watch a tutorial on. Hearts of Iron. I still haven't watched a tutorial video on that.
I'll get 4 biplanes and then when we bombard the shit out of his city, take them. I've also got a crossbowman corpse sitting waiting to go to defend my city from anything he throws my way. How much does it cost to buy a crossbowman anyway? 700 gold. Right. Like an industrial zone. Yes, take an industrial zone and get some extra production in this place. You get a library going.
How straight is this?
You get monument going.
Not very straight, but oh well. It's as straight as it needs to be.
People are. Oh god, the poor guys just contacted me and say, I like the size of your
The size of your power.
air power, Air Force.
In other words,
I like the
he's shitting
size of your
himself.
force. You better be fucking shitting himself because he's going to get killed.
I like this. I like the size of your force. It's not heading this way, is it?
Would you really like to know the answer to that? That is your question. Do you really, really, really want to know if it's heading your way or not?
They may or may not be protruding through your lands. Nothing to worry about. They will be stopping by your cities for something to eat and a drink and a laugh and a joke and any any arrows or shots fired. Do not worry. That is all accidental.
Yep. I mean you no harm.
But please allow for such things to happen just in case. Otherwise you'll believe that is a hostile intent, and we have no hostile intent upon you.
Yet.
And then when it's all said and done, well, we did say we had no hostile intent upon you. You is in the person you, not you is in the country.
What are his military powers at? Yeah, he's still, his military strength is declining with each passing. His military strength is just going down and down and down.
Is he attacking someone? Or is it
No,
because you're
I'm
killing?
getting barbarians on his door or something.
Ooh. Maybe that's why he likes your military. It's, can you help? We have an issue.
Well, he's better get a fucking shot, because I just bought another...
Another plane.
No, not a crossbowman. Just park outside his door.
Oh.
I'm going to form another corp. So we've got 2 corps of them. And then they're going to sit in the cities, protecting the cities from whatever piece of shit military he's got. And if none of them show up, we'll just bombard his city more of them.
I guess we follow this line as opposed to trying to get both sides, because that ain't going to happen. Jeez, this coffee evaporates faster than I can make it.
No. I don't need your iron. I don't care for you. How much gold per turn can you give me? This is the question here.
There's some Pro tree there. That was nice of them.
$15 gold per turn for whales and dyes.
For what? Whales and... Oh, and
Dyes.
dyes. Okay. I thought eyes at first. I was going to say. Yeah, no, I thought you said eyes. I was going to say whales and eyes. No wonder you're going to attack that poor guy. You're taking their eyes so you can trade them.
Oh no, this is another country that's sitting somewhere else. Came up to me, he's like, "Hey, trade deal. Okay, what you offering me?"
We're close to being full, which is good, because this is wheat, so it can go straight into storage for the chickens. Because our crops that will be planted for the next few days will be cash crops, because we won't need straw and we won't need We won't need grass.
Wait.
No, we won't need grass either, actually.
That is oat.
This is oat. Oh, so it is. If you look at the bottom right, it says oat. So we'll be selling this. We don't have any horses, so...
Also, have the field.
Yeah, horses are for multiplayer or single player with long times on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that
You
field
got the
was
horses.
with soybeans before.
Yep, no, it's all changed. Field, no, wrong way, that's up here. The 9 and 10 is now canola, and I think the other one was, and sunflower. Field 8 is now cotton. So yeah, it's all changed. Field 18 is potatoes. And now there was a barley field. It was up on top of the hill, wasn't it? Field 45 is barley. Field 44 and 4 were wheat. 6 is nothing, and 5 and 16 is grass. So, yep. That Massey looks so wrong with care wheels on.
Oh yeah. Because Massey is the.
It's the big Massey.
It's
it's
one
quite-
that looks ugly as well.
It's a decent sized Massey. I think it's the 78. Let's have a look. I think it's the 78.
No,
It's the 7726.
because I used the small one a lot in the sing on stuff and back in the beginning, and I
Mhm.
couldn't have carries them. I couldn't. It was too ugly. I put white there. Much better with white.
Yeah, I've got to find a decent tractor that looks good with care wheels on. That would, well, no, I don't, because in reality I wouldn't, because I don't have weeds switched on, because I don't like the way Giants have done them. When Seasons comes out, then you see how they've implemented it. By the sounds of it, they've done a nice job on it. So it'll be, then I'd have weeds
Because
on.
they're not in seasons now. You need to wait before you do hay.
You do?
Yeah, you had it. And then the sun needs to dry it as well.
Ooh, bonus. Bonus.
Yeah, well,
Do you have to turn it more than once though?
I don't know. I also don't have a picture. But I said that.
Okay, well that's the still. Just having to wait is a bonus. Start your engine. Yes, I will start my engine. We ain't going to make that corner. Because there's a tree there. Moondog planted a tree there.
Damn, is that starter equipment you put on?
Is that what?
Is that all starter equipment?
Yeah. So for those who want to play on easy, it's easy.
Holy shit, you get something that big to start with.
Yeah, you get this combine. And all of
Combine is
that.
small because my starter equipment, when I started with the farm management and put on hard.
Mhm.
I got one tractor, harvester, the Massey harvester, and the big SAR.
I will
Big one.
go into the garage. So what do you get? You get JD 6250R 7726 Massey fast track 420 4220 a case CVX 145 a Stara Max 180 The Dutes TTV 9340. Then the Roselmarsh 161 and its header, the Big M. The 9407S Teddy Handler, Massey Ferguson. The Bandit 750 trailer. The header for the Roselmarsh. The Tigger 6DT cultivator. DC 401 subsoiler. Rapid A 600S seeder. The Azroot 9 seeder Lemkin. The Deltis 1302 MTA 3 Kuhn front and rear sprayer and tank, front tank. The K105, is that one upgraded? It's upgraded to 14,000 capacity spreader, so you can do line. The Weeder 900 does 9 meters. Then you get the Pottinger Hit 1214T Tedder, the SR 314 rake, the Rapex 34S.
Okay.
That one, yeah.
And
The square baler, the wrapper plus the auto stacker, water tank, mixing wagon, arms for the JD along with all front loader implements, fuel bowser, and then obviously all the buildings, all the no, this is all built. This is all placed in the editor, and then so this is all what you start off with straight out. And one more thing that isn't on that list is the straw blower, which I didn't understand how it worked, so I sold it.
But so you place all that stuff.
I placed all of that stuff in the editor.
Are you sick, Roy?
Ah?
Are you sick?
No, because what did Giants give us this year? In previous years, whatever you gave us people to start off with, they started off with, regardless of what difficulty you selected. Now, those who want to play Riverview as the map was intended to be played can start off with nothing, just 1.2 million or 1 million plus 250k in the hole, or they can start off with 500k and start off with well that's all they start off with, just no debt. Or they could start off with everything I've provided here and go, I just want to play and have fun. I don't want to play it as a challenge, I just want to play and have fun. And that's all that this was. So it's given the option for people to decide how their own play style. So it's still built as a map to be for challenging people on, but it's not dedicated to just that particular cause anymore. And when FSUK get around to releasing it, it will be there before it's on PCSG, because as soon as it goes live on FSUK, I'll upload it to PCSG. Unless it's not done before the end of the month, then I will upload it to PCSG before it goes live on FSUK.
I trapped myself.
Plus this version is on, should be on Discord, Armour.
Yeah, but then I need to restart.
But are you losing anything by restarting? Because look at all the stuff that you get.
Yeah, but I'm gonna restart. I play hard. You know that.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you would lose out.
But I get easier crops to use.
Mhm.
Start with.
And of course, all the fields that you start off with are fields 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 18, 16, 47, 44 and 45. So yes, you get a lot of stuff for easy mode.
Sorry.
But roll on seasons.
I got it.
16 more turns and I get my second biplane. I should be ready for war.
How many biplanes do you have now?
It'll be 2 when I get that one. So
Oh, so you'll be okay. So it'll be your second biplane.
yeah. And 2 crossbowmen core will be enough to take care of anything that comes along.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Year ends in 9 turns. Oh well. I'll be playing next. I'll run bombing missions. I'll be the first person to run bombing missions, so I'll probably give me about a year score. Because nobody else can go to war just now apart from me. He has no allies.
He has no allies. Then again, would it make a difference if he did?
No friends, no allies. But yes, it would, because if he was allied with somebody that I'm already allied with,
Oh.
I couldn't.
Yeah. So you just gotta hope he doesn't suddenly jump on the bandwagon going, I'm allying with this person because you're friends with them, and then you won't be able to attack me.
It should be fine because nobody likes him anyway.
You see, when I used to play Tribal Wars, we used to have a rule, which, well, most of the factions had rules, and it was always, you know, are you joining our faction because your faction that you've left is at war with one of our allies or rivals, and you know, or are you allying with us because you're at risk of being at war with one of our friends or rivals, etc. And if it turned out that you joined the faction because you was trying to run away from a faction that was attacking you, then we didn't offer you protection because it was against our terms and conditions. We wasn't there to protect you. You was there to serve the faction, and we would protect you if you was already a member of the faction under attack by one of our enemies as opposed to one of your own enemies. If you started a war of your own making, then you had to deal with that one yourself, because that wasn't on the faction.
Yes, this guy has even more reason to be afraid, because I just had enough money to buy a second biplane, so now I've got a third biplane in production and 2 in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you seen The Settlers?
No, why?
There's a game called The Settlers.
Oh,
which is
I've seen that.
Not the actual Settlers 1, Settlers 2, but it's now a new game.
Settlers, well, it's called, the one I've seen
It's
that
just
was...
called The Settlers, it's got no number on it.
Oh, okay, then no, I haven't.
And you're fleeing from a catastrophe in your homeland, and you end up just have to start a new settlement in this new land you arrive in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically The Settlers, but it's a new game from the...
Okay. Because I know the one that David and I was looking at was the Settlers 7 History Era or something, History, which was their new one that I could find anyway. So, and this is on Steam, I take it, the Settlers. So I will have to browse that. Your go. Almost done on this field. And then, well, almost finished harvesting this field. Then it's a case of collecting the straw.
Making another spike, I do that offsite. I'll be right back on the fill with coffee again.
Mm-hmm. Or should I just bale it and then sell the straw bales? Could do that.
You had the baler shop.
Uh-huh. Because I don't think I need the straw. Does it tell you how much straw you've got in the hay loft? Should do, shouldn't it? Silos owned. Capacity. So I've got 81,000.
Says.
Straw.
I don't like the new where it says how much you have in the tanks. It says in the place to sell. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Right. So. Let's go and fill this up with oats and then go and sell the oats.
I'm cleaning up my storage house.
Your storage house.
With this automatic storage unit now. So I need to go back and forth.
What are you playing? Oh, okay. Let's go and say storage house. Go back and forth on farm sim. What? Automatic storage house. That would be interesting. They exist.
They are automatic and sorting.
Oh wow, that was a lot of oats, not 24,498 litres, I guess. It's better than what it would have been. So let's go and sell this. To, where are we selling this to? That's a good question. We are heading...
My tablet on. Oh, no, sorry.
It's okay. To the bakery. Or no, actually we are going to the port. No, the mill. Ah, there. We're going to the mill. to the mill.
I can see he's got a great general, but there's nothing else that I see inside his lands. Let's just double check. Now in second place still, and he's still in last place with military strength 146 and mines is 466. And just for funsies, I'm going to bring my frigate down.
For fun's sake.
Yeah, I can just imagine the guy going, oh, friggin' hell. No, that goes up into the mountains to be further on, isn't it? It's the wrong side. That's the wrong turning.
Oh, finally I can make a fucking... My next research is the spaceport, which is the first part of the space science victory.
Up here. Can you do it, JCB? You only got just over half a trailer. You should be able to do it easily.
How are you doing, mate? She hates you and she hates you.
7,293. What have I got on euros? It's not bad.
I just got Albert Einstein as a great scientist. His ability should be research nuclear bombs now, but
We'll go back this way on the main road.
$125 is 170, but I'm still...
Could have swore I fixed all of the texture down this road. That's not good. That's what happens when you have two versions. One with fucking forest leaves and one without. And I decided to go with the one without the forest leaves, and I better fix the road texture down now with the one with the forest leaves. So you can be left here. Yes, the canola's ready to go. I was going to say the canola should be ready to go.
Sunflowers.
Hmm?
Sunflowers.
Yep, sunflowers as well. So I was on about 7 and 8. They're no longer ground crops. They're rooted root crops. They're now, sunflowers and canola. Don't turn the header on just yet. Now turn it on. Now you buy the field. It makes it easier.
Oh, 5 more turns to go until I get my airplane, so... Better denounce him now, so I'm ready to go win this. I have to denounce him to start a war with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 turns later I can declare a formal war with him, or I can use any of my passes spell cause a war with him. But
I denounce you for saying that you liked the look of my power.
I denounce you for saying you were not to settle near my lands when you did the same thing. So.
Oh, is that the civilization who did that? Okay.
And he keeps complaining about me having more luxury resources than him. So.
Okay. Yep, that's the perfect reason to go to war. Moaning, it's not good. It's bad. It's bad for your health, but apparently bad for your civilization as well.
Especially when it's due around.
Did I put the... yeah, I've definitely put it in, because if I hadn't, I'd have caught that tree by now.
Yeah, the pipe is pretty short.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't have caught it miles away from the tree. This looks a lot closer than what it actually is when you're in the cab. What's this say? Oh, RSM. Okay.
Come here, you.
So the brand is also imprinted into the seat.
It is?
Mm-hmm. RSM. What combine you driving? I have no idea. Let me look on the back of my seat.
But the most out of that, nothing good.
So like a frigate, 3 planes, 2 crossbowmen corps, and yeah, there's a pikeman there as well. So he's going to helping out by being the one that actually takes the city because he's only melee unit.
Let the war begin.
No, 4 more turns until my plane's made.
Spoil sport. I wonder if he'll start crying because you're killing him.
I hope he does.
More reason to kill him.
Only see.
That's a catch for being a pitch. He's got no text to steal. Okay, I'll steal his money then.
Are you keeping his city or are you going to raise it? Burn it to the ground?
His city's now just like stealing money and things like that.
Just to give him a reason to go, yes, I definitely want to go to war with this fool. He's stealing our money. Oh, fuck.
He stole my money. Oh shit, he's used that money to pay for...
Yeah. There might have been a
I
reason.
don't want to go to war with him.
Yeah, maybe this was a bad idea.
Stealing my money and using it to buy planes. Okay, we are going Norway now.
All you had to do was ask. You didn't need to steal it. We could have been best friends, you and I.
Yeah, I'll give you the city. Just please stop killing me. That's I hope.
Yeah.
Vehicle fruit hub also have an update.
The which?
Yes, the
The vehicle fruit hub.
It has. Okay.
Some version 0.5 beta.
Okay. Well, it'll get updated on the server when we change maps, I guess. How long that will be, I do not know. Need to start playing on the server, to be honest, to make money. To start making money, so we have money to take with us to the next map when we do decide to go.
the first city I'm taking is the one he put right next to my border, and then the next one, if he's still, oh, he's got musketmen. Oh, nice, how lovely. It's how lovely you have musketmen.
I will shoot your planes down. Did anyone forget to tell him that the musketman probably in terms of real life would have had a range of like 50 feet? Yeah.
That's cool. You can think that he's got a chance.
I can
We
shoot
can't
the
be that
planes
evil
down.
to him. He's like,
I can shoot the planes down with my musketman. I'm sure these round balls will do some damage to those wooden planes, biplanes flying above.
meanwhile, I'm building a commercial hub to make more money.
I thought you was going to say that you're building a minigun to take on the, you know.
I know, I'll make him a chance. I've got to let him think he has a chance.
Okay, okay.
He's got to believe that he has a chance at winning this.
So he's just about to find out how sadistic you can be. I will make you believe that you have a chance, knowing that you haven't got a chance.
Yeah, and knowing that my planes are going to bombard the shit out of his musketmen before he can even do any of it.
So I'm going to give you or bring you into full sense of belief, knowing full well that it's a full sense of belief. You may as well put your hands up now and say, I surrender. Please do not bring me no harm. And you said I was sadistic with the way I done, you know, how hard I'd made Riverview and all the trees, and that's nasty, Stu. I like it, but it's nasty. It's mean.
To be nasty, it is.
It's mean.
Yes.
It's you.
Would I do it myself? Probably, but still. It's mean. What difficulty are you playing on?
This
Mm-hmm.
settlers now, it's just
No, just to get the basics of of the mechanics. Yeah. So the field boundary doesn't come to the very edge of this field. That's fine. We own this field anyway, so.
right. So
Kids are killing each other. Interesting. Right.
Looks like I have fun.
Mm-hmm. Brotherly love. If they're not killing each other, there's something wrong. Half past 2, so go for another half hour and then go and get something for dinner and then sort the kids' uniforms out. Or sort the kids' uniforms out while I'm running to get something for dinner. That's probably the better way. Because then they're on. Right, leave you switched off there. Find our... Yeah, that one that we just jumped out of. You definitely need a back button on this to zoom in, and then you can see your vehicles. Enter that one. Oh. So, you're doing that. Where do we sell canola to? Canola can go to freight yard Melport, and it will go to the freight yard for 411. Awesome. How much have we got in storage? Excellent. 13,000.
right. Should have money to buy it now. No, we to war.
The
No,
war
I
shall
still need Builder
begin.
as well. Just stand right there, Builder. Just stand right there. And do your turn.
Oh, that's doing
So
what?
I can declare war and just steal you.
Let's take the 21,352 litres of canola to the freight yard.
Oh, you need a new declaration of friendship, alliance, religion, just because it's only a alliance. And what will you give me for that? One goal for 30 turns. No, thank you. A joint war. You get a joint war. Okay. Get them to join my war. Who's is nearest to him? Could we get him to join me in a war? Because he's got a lot of military power. See what his opinion of this guy is first, and then... Do you like Bugalugs? Yes, you do. Do you like him? Yes, you do. Do you like him?
So
You're okay with him. You hate him though, so let's just make a joint war with him.
So I can imagine this guy that you're going to go to war, looking at his technology, looking at what he's got to fight you off, going, sticks and stones may hurt you, but fuck me, your bullies are going to kill me.
I just made a deal for joint war.
Oh dear.
I asked the woman what will it take to go. She said, give me 31 and 3 gold per turn. Okay. I'm fine with this. All her city-states have declared war on him. 4 city-states have declared war on him.
Oh dear.
I picked the right person here.
Apparently so.
So let's see how... No, I want my plane.
The textures aren't done correctly up here, so it was I've got the wrong version, which is the version that's uploaded to FSUK. Lovely. This is why you should check.
Oh, here we go. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Nope, they can't defend against it. They cannot defend against my biplane.
8,774 euros. Nice. You're jogging? What? Jogging. Let's go back the long way. May as well. See what else I may have missed. Like this patch here. All the way along here actually. Now I'm depressed. Now I've got to go into the editor and fix all of this.
His musketman's almost dead. It took me like 1 turn to completely just utterly destroy his musketman.
And it's not like I could get the one with the foliage, with the leaves, forest leaves in the mountains, because I deleted that version after deciding it was too ugly and didn't want to run with it. Which all of these textures was fixed in. And I wanted to take a left there and go past the bakery, but oh well. So I guess in version 3 this will all be fixed. Unless I fix it and then have it taken down from FSUK, declined and the new version uploaded.
And wait 3 more months.
And wait 3 more months. I mean, FSUK still haven't tested Maple, which has been on their servers for over a week now, and so I'm hoping they've got a lot of mods to test. Otherwise they're just typical FSUK from back in the day who just take their time. one or the other.
2 weeks ago. Review was uploaded and released. I like two different reviews uploaded. What?
Two what? Oh, two different.
Two.
No, on FSUK. Yeah, they don't delete the old versions. It's down to the author to ask them to be removed. And that's why people getting confused. Which one is this one? Is this an updated to the one that's on PCSG? Or is this the same one that's on PCSG? Right.
Months on PC tools for farmers in IT. New maps.
Oops, didn't want to connect back to it, which you have. Yes. No, you hadn't. Because the truck's around at the back, so no, just looks like you have. Okay. Stand on the bush. Do a or fall through the bush, one or the other. Cows have got no TMR yet. Need some, or they need some more because they're in the red. They need some more silage, grass. They need to be cleaned. They need some more water, and they're okay on straw. Chickens are fine, just need cleaning. Sheep just need cleaning. Yes, the sheep definitely need cleaning. That's a few dollops of grass. Oh, you don't start off with the hayloft either. That was, I bought that when I decided not to do straw bales. So I put a detector in there, crash detector. Hi Ron. How you doing, bud? So let's clean the animals, I guess. I need the John Deere and I need the front loader arms, which are up by the sheep, I think. Should be. Yep. No, I basically ran straight past them without even seeing them there.
I'm going to be stealthy when I pass you, okay?
You're going to be stealthy when you pass me?
Because I'm recording, so I'm going to take you.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to capture.
Good luck. I don't know how stealthy you can be, but That wasn't very stealthy.
It's going in. The finest foot in the world. He says it's on foot.
I'm good, thanks. Just doing some Riverview, you know. Except I'm going to go outside the cab because it's easier to do this part. There we go. Sheep are clean. Let's go and see to the chickens.
Oh yeah, I'm damaging the city now. Yay! I've got their walls down in there. They've got 2 health bars, one for walls and one for the city. And I'm actually damaging the city now.
So, how excited Stu is right there is how excited I was when I was ploughing in the potatoes. Damn, I needed to move back a bit when I did that. Oh well. Let's pick that back up. No? You seriously? No? Okay, then you can stay on the floor. I'm good with that. So... interesting. So sheep, funny looking sheep. Cows no longer give grass, they give silage. We want to pick that up, please. You can't pick up foot going backwards anymore. That was the good part. Right, cows are clean. Let's just put you here. That'll do. What? Now start giving the cows some water. So I guess what I'll have to do is mow the grass and start looking at filling the bunker. Or doing silage bales, one or the other. Or actually bunkers, because there's 2 of them. And while this is refilling, because it takes us quite a while, I'm going to get another coffee. Be right back.
Their city looks pretty fucked up now. Yeah. Take the city. That's it. Stab the people in there. Stab them. That's it. Stab them. Yeah! How'd you like them apples? I just took your city. Ah. Ah. Yes. Keep the city. I wish to keep the city under my control.
Right. Who's?
You missed it, Roy. You missed it.
I missed what?
The
The
evil
city
left.
fell.
Oh. Who's who? Ron. People in the background. They're part of the Monkey Show. They're Stu B and Armour suits. Or Armour now because he doesn't have suit on the end. Correct.
I just got another person to join the war.
Oh no. That one's Stu, by the way, with the evil laugh. Mhm.
What would you take for that? The same? Okay. Then there's another person joining the war. Would you join the war with him? Yes. Okay, so every civilization is warring against him.
So Stu's playing Civ 6. Armour's doing Minecraft. We're all playing our own games, but but if you're interested in civilization, maybe one day Stu will do a video on Civ 5, and link is in my description. No, it's not. It's in my YouTube front page to all members of the Monkey Show. But if he doesn't do a Civ 5 videos, he does other videos. Like, what was it? The Witcher you've done?
I've done The Witcher, yes. I've done a roleplay of Skyrim. I'm doing a roleplay of Fallout 4 currently. There's a list of fucking... how many... Let me tab out and have a look.
I'll give you an example. I can guarantee at least 2 videos minimum will go up every day of the week, without fail. Without fail.
See, Video Manager...
How far are you cows? Jeez. Do you mean
Yeah,
more
Dishonored
water?
and Fallout 4 are the current 2 on the channel. Plus whatever multiplayer we got at the weekends. So, where the fuck am I starting here? So, there's Skyrim playlist, there's Dishonored for the DLC playlist, there is Euro Truck Simulator, Life is Strange, which I do not recommend.
YouTube name Stuart Bates.
Stuart Bates, yes, it should be.
Yeah, it's in my list. If you go to my front page to home, you'll see him on the right, along with all the other members of the Monkey Show.
So, Life is Strange, Borderlands, Farm Sim 2015, Fallout 4, Borderlands 2, Morrowind, Borderlands the pre-sequel, Oblivion, Tales from the Borderlands, Transport Fever, Sniper Elite 4, what you call it, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, City Skylines, Prey, The Witcher 3, Middle-earth, Shadow of War. So that's more Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Just don't get confused. Final Fantasy 15, Jurassic World Evolution, Monster Hunter World, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and the 2 current ones are Fallout 4 and Dishonored.
And that's just his single player. Then he does multiplayer.
And current video count is 2069.
So yeah, he does a lot of videos. That will just we'll just leave it at that one. He's very active on YouTube.
You'll find something you like amongst all that.
Yeah.
Probably.
So definitely worth a check out. For
I own his city now, just so you know.
You finally took it.
I only city. This is the first time I took a city in Civ 6, so
Thank you, Ron. You will definitely be appreciative of that. You just got a new sub.
that awesome.
Right, what do I want to do? I want to do. Do I want to do grass and get silage going? I want to do grass and get silage going. So let's park this away and go and get the big M and go and mow. Is it up here? There it is, right in front of me. Let's go.
Right.
Field. No, not that way. That's a dead end. We have to go that way. I guess the best place to start will be field 5. What's this set to do? Windrow on what? It won't tell me until it's unfolded, will it? No. Oh, yeah, it will. Swath. Swath drop. Swath drop is centre, isn't it? So that's the one I will want. Take a shortcut. Seeing I've already harvested this field. Bit bumpy. Ooh, that one was definitely bumpy. Oh yeah, so it does. It has chrome on the back of the big M as well. Who'd have thought that it was a chrome that I was using? I'd have thought it was something else. Sent us to bring the windrow out. Go outside so I can observe the big M at work. Avoid the look away at the missing grass texture there. Or not texture, foliage layer.
My reinforcements are arriving.
So how many cities does this guy have left?
1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. So he only had 6 cities.
Yeah. Did you just enter the range of my planes? No.
Oh, that's interesting. Blades of grass holding a tree in the air.
Right, so I'm going to pull you back to there. Bombard the fuck out of you.
Do I want to do silage bales or just straight out silage?
Sink you.
There's a lot of grass foliage missing on this
You
field.
there. Oh, I can put you there. I can put you in a city. That is good. So I'll rebase you inside that city. You alert.
That's
You
a
alert.
point. Does it
You
now
alert.
class it after you've mowed it as plowed? That one. No, it does not. Huh. Because as far as it's concerned, it's now a grass field. But of course it's a grass field. That's fine. Just come in with the cedar and fucking makes a grass field then. There you go, Armin. You got a new sub as well. Again, thank you, Ron. And when Armour gets back, I'm sure he'll say something.
I just stole his iron at the same time. Yes, this is good.
So why isn't this... So, in order for a grass field to work as a mission, you... And that away. That's something I'll have to look into. So I might have to change these fields back to an actual grass texture to get them to work as actual grass fields. But for the PDA, leave them as normal fields. That just doesn't make sense. You know, on the European map that you're doing, Stu,
Yeah, Felsbrunn.
Felsburn, does the grass field actually have the grass texture below it, or is it just a normal brown texture? Do you know?
It's a brown texture from a
Okay.
well, it's a brown texture with a bit. Well, yeah, it kind of looks like what you got there. Like you
Okay.
can see the brown through the grass.
So it doesn't actually a grass field that has the mission set for it doesn't actually turn it to a grass field. It just gives it the grass the mission capability. Good to know. Well, that will be changing. So I will be reporting to FSUK that I wish to remove the version that's uploaded because that will have to be fixed. Because this is a dedicated grass field.
Just don't tell him. Wait till you fix it, then tell him. They're just money faces, so. Go to sleep. You heal up. You just fortify that city and until I'm ready to take the next one. You destroy this frigate.
Oh no, we've still got a bit of grass to mow down here. Put them back down.
Okay, so what does deploy do? Air combat and deduction, yes.
Well, I just leave it as it is and then just plant actual grass here. So I make it my own dedicated grass field at that point. Which means a direct seeder. Lovely. Right, now I'm park this up at the next grass field, but I won't be doing that because, well, I guess time is up. That is quite a long drive to the next field.
But where is all the aluminium at?
Actually, it wasn't, because we could have gone to 16, but go up to this field first. So, Ron, subscribe to you, Armour.
Me?
Yeah. he's happy there, Ron. You can tell he's surprised.
One
You-
video.
Yeah, just say thank you, Armour. That's
Yeah,
all you got
but
to say is thank you.
I don't use it.
It encourages you to do some more videos, doesn't it?
It's coming.
It's coming. There we go. It's coming. More videos are coming.
Or it's gonna be my live
Nice.
stream on Twitch on YouTube.
Are
That
you,
is so ugly.
are
Yuck.
you really that daft to put your frigate in range of all my biplanes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is. He's silly enough to say, I'm going to send my frigate over to where this one crossbowman is and shoot him, even though that means all his biplanes are going to bomb the shit out of me in 2 seconds.
Precisely.
Mhm.
So, with that said, I'm going to be ending the stream there. So I would like to thank everybody for watching and stopping by. And if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of when I go live or put a video up. And if you haven't done so already, go and check out these guys. All their links are on the front page of YouTube, members of the Monkey Show. And until next time, see you later. Bye. Nobody.
See ya.